Here she is in all of her glory. I too got bit by the bug of the it bag, and I was rather hesitant for quite some time, but it's been around, I would say, a little over a year, maybe 2 years, and it seems to have some staying power, so I decided to bite the bullet. I've been enjoying it more than I expected to be enjoying it, and this is 100% bovine leather. It is designed in Barcelona. It's made in Morocco, which is rather interesting. Everything that I looked up online pertaining to bovine leather states that it's made from cowhide, buffalo skin, and calf leather. So it's not mixed with any artificial elements, and therefore it is considered to be authentic leather. Made in Morocco has a very substantial meaning to it, so I'm not sure if that's why they felt it was necessary to price this at $299 retail. However, I can't say for sure that this is made by artisans or if it's just mass produced, which is what I'm leaning more towards. And I'm also not sure if their mass production factories have any better or lesser working conditions than the same type of manufacturers that we would find in China that also mass produce for high fashion like Zara, H&M, take your pick. I am rather pleased by the fact that they say that they're designed in Barcelona. I wish other high luxury fashion houses would consider saying that, okay, maybe it's designed in this country, but it is perhaps manufactured in another country. Regardless, that to me gives a lot of credibility to the brand that they're not trying to gaslight their customers. This was described as a medium-sized bag. The double handle on here was also claiming to be a shoulder strap. However, we will not be attempting that, perhaps in 2 months from now. We've got a zip fastening, there's an interior pocket. The description was really peculiar in the way they said interior lining, but it seems to be a textile lining. I couldn't say for sure if it's 100% cotton, but it has the feel of that. So there's that. And there's really some nice branding on the inside. Given that this is a high street bag, it's made by the brand Margaux. Dare I say, I love this bag. Just seems to check off all the boxes. We'll see how far this trend can last, or if I will just consider it a staple classic piece in my wardrobe. Something else that I've been doing with the bag is doing a leather conditioner once before every wear. Then I bought the leather conditioner to condition all of my leather bags. Specifications on her are something like 11 inches in length. And then the height is kind of funny because they're claiming 13 inches in height, and I'm sure that they're including the handles. Eyeballing this, I would say that maybe there's like about a 9-inch handle drop. You have a very decent strap drop, and I think the width is something like 3 inches. So the tip of your thumb is supposed to be the approximation of 1 inch. It does fit a good amount, so let's get into that. So I have the older version of the iPhone. It is the 11 Pro Max. And then this is my 6 key holder. These are the usual suspects, by the way, what I carry on a daily basis. So I have my key fob connected to my key pouch. Also have a hand sanitizer. I also have lip balm or lipstick, or both sometimes. Full-size Tic Tac. Sometimes it could be gum. Compact, so I can see when I'm putting on my lipstick. Oh, this is just eye doctor. This does not belong in this video. So now that we've seen what I typically carry on a day-to-day, what I'd like to show you now is that this bag can actually fit more. This is a Brandon Blackwood card holder. It comes with a wristlet, but I would take it off to put it inside of the bag. And just so you can see, it is sizable. Sometimes I carry more than one makeup item with me. Let's just put a lipstick inside of the makeup bag, and we'll add a lip liner too. Maybe this time I'll take the mirror, and instead of putting it in the back zip pocket, I'll just put it in the makeup case. Okay, and now sometimes I do carry a hair clip. I typically try to carry a scrunchie or an elastic band, but in this case, let's make things interesting. Okay, so we'll start off by putting in the makeup bag. Then we'll put in the card case. Then I probably would put in keys, key fob, and key pouch. My cell phone, most likely I would save for last because it's something I would reach for often. So Tic Tacs, hand sanitizer, hair clip, and then I probably, let's see, I'll move this back here. Okay, perfect. And then after that, slide the phone in and it fits. Might have to put a little bit more wax on that zipper. So when I first got this bag, the zipper was a bit rough, if you will. I added some wax on the teeth and now it zips like a dream. And what I love about this style of bag, the real estate has a leveled playing field, literally. I can open this bag and not really have to rummage around too much for what I'm looking for. It's just all right there. I really do like this silhouette, and I was really afraid to dip into Alaïa or Prada. And I was also fascinated with the Margaux bag, but it's not realistic for my lifestyle. And I knew that I would probably buy something or a dupe of it and then never use it, just to buy it for that quick dopamine fix. But I feel like I got the best of both worlds with this bag because it does have like mini Margaux bag aesthetic with that still east-west that's on trend. And I did get this bag for a considerable discount. It was during the Cyber Monday or Cyber Weekend, I forget, but there were just a ton of sales during that time. And it originally was being retailed for $299. I do believe I got 40% off of that, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I really fancy this bag more than I thought I would.